battling the disease right here in Oregon. Kelly?
Last week we introduced you to Jacob, a young man engaged to someone who is HIV negative. But Jacob is just one of nearly 7,000 Oregonians living with the disease, and that number is still growing. Tonight we introduce you to Joelle.
And these are a couple of them. These are a couple of my favorites.
75 pairs of shoes.
Look at the way the shape of the heel goes.
75 memories of a creative, passionate man loved dearly by his family.
I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. Most of them do not fit me. But it's, you know, it's a piece of my big brother that I have, and I like being able to hang on to and show.
The shoes were designed by Joelle's late brother, Scott Rankins. It was clear, far before his fashion career soared, that he was an artist.
I grew up, loved my Barbies. I had the best dress Barbies around because my brother would create fashions for them.
I was the one that sent him to the art school when he was in high school. He was drawing all the time, and I thought, well, who knows what will happen with this.
What happened was an adventure from Portland to Los Angeles to New York. His studies would later take him to Italy, where he launched his shoe line.
He surprised himself, and he certainly surprised me. And I was so delighted when he got the Fulbright scholarship. And he went to Italy not knowing a word of Italian.
Scott's family says his shoes were sold at stores like Saks Fifth Avenue and worn by celebrities like Tina Turner. Things were so good. But in 1999, when Scott came to visit Joelle in Florida, he didn't look like his normal self.
When he got off the plane, I knew right then and there was something dreadfully wrong.
His complexion was off. His face was bloated. Joelle took him to the doctor right away.
And the doctor informed us that he was in complete and total renal failure, and you need to go to the emergency room right now.
They went to the emergency room. They ran the test. Scott was HIV positive, and he had full-blown AIDS. Scott's life ended just 2 months later. He was only 40 years old.
And that's one of the things I get mad at. I get really mad about if you know, because we know now there's no reason for you to die from HIV.
And that old saying about an ounce of prevention, that really applies to people. Oh, dear.
Scott's life inspired Joelle to take action. She served on the board of directors for the HIV Alliance, and she speaks at awareness events.
That young folks need to know how that HIV is here. It has not gone away, and that here are the things that you can do to prevent it.
Prevention like condoms, testing, and risk awareness.
But there was just something, I knew something was wrong, but he was a grown man.
Because of HIV, a mother is without a son, a sister without her brother.
Very, very cool. Fun times, great memories.
But 17 years later, his humor and his warmth are still as present as ever.
He just had a way of getting his big old arm around me and just kind of grabbing my head. That was the way he held me.
They hold on to his art with the decorative souls. But the soul of the man is forever in their hearts. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, to date, more than 650,000 people diagnosed with AIDS in the United States have died. The HIV Alliance urges the public to get tested and to practice safe sex. You can help the fight, too, by volunteering, donating, and just getting educated. This mini-series concludes next Wednesday right here on KVAL. Live in the studio, I'm Kelly Andersen, KVAL News.